Hey guys, how y'all doing today? My name is Franchise Fanatic, and welcome back to the channel. And today, for you guys, as I promised yesterday, is another LEGO video game review. This one's going to be a little bit shorter than most, specifically because we're covering LEGO Rock Band, which came out on November 3rd, 2009. So we're finally past the 2008 with LEGO Indiana Jones, LEGO Batman, and we're moving into 2009 with, of course, LEGO Rock Band, LEGO Indiana Jones 2, and I think that's it. For 2009 at least. So moving into LEGO Rock Band, you're going to be seeing some trailers, some gameplay, stuff like that, because one, you're not seeing gameplay from me because I don't have the friggin' game anymore. I got the game maybe in 2010 or maybe even 2009, I don't quite remember. And I wasn't huge into the Rock Band, I guess, genre of playable music things, and I freaking love music now, so it was kind of funny that back then I was like, it's kind of lame, but it was a Lego game, and I loved Lego as a kid. I love Lego as an adult. I think every adult does, and at least if they don't want to admit it, I think they still do. But I think that regarding Lego Rock Band, it's not the best Lego game. In fact, it's, from what I remember, wasn't that great. But specifically, I'm talking about the graphics and the story. There really wasn't a story per se that I remember. It was basically just like, hey, we're a bunch of rock band guys and we're gonna play some rock band songs. That was about it. And it wasn't like, it's not like you bought Lego Rock Band for the friggin' plot or, a massive open world. You're playing it for, it's Rock Band, the exact same thing as Rock Band, right? You got the friggin' notes coming towards you. You're probably going to see some gameplay of it. You have the little guitar, the drum set, or the microphone. You're playing songs. Specifically, this game is a little different because, A, it's a Lego game, meaning it's appropriate for a kid, teen, and adult, so you need to have songs that are appropriate for all ages, but you also have the Lego aesthetic. You're not having people, you're having Lego minifigures. So they kind of can add, comedic things in the background, really clever, from what I remember and just looking on YouTube here, they have really clever boss battles in different kind of areas of the game where you're of course you're looking at the notes coming at you, but you're also able to kind of look at the different areas and the background and the clips playing in the background, and it's really, really cool to actually see that kind of comedic stuff, because you don't really get too much comedic with Rock Band. They're just kind of jamming out and doing random stuff. But the Lego games, because the Lego games are comedic, I think really the Lego games are one of the only comedic games that are actually freaking funny. But a funny story, when I got Lego Rock Band, I didn't know you needed to get a guitar or a drum set or a freaking microphone. So from what I remember, we got the game at like Target for the Wii, right? And we're halfway there. I think we stopped at Steak and Shake on the way back home. And I'm like, Mom, we gotta go back to Target. And she was like, what is it? What happened? And I'm like, I looked at the back, and like the top right or top left to tell you have the thing. And I'm like, you need a Wiimote or you need a guitar. You need like the thingy. So she's like, what? I mean, she didn't say it like that, like Homer. She's not Marge Simpson, but she was like, wait a minute, you didn't know this. So we had to go back to Target, and to think she got me the guitar, and I kind of, it was of course actually playable at that stage. And then I think another family member got me the microphone. And I don't think I ever had the drums. But, once I got the actual equipment, it was actually really freaking fun to play the game. And they had a lot of the songs I didn't really know or care about. And upon looking at the list here of songs on the internet, you had stuff like different bands like Vampire Weekend, Counting Crows, Blink-182, Foo Fighters, We the Kings, The Primitives, Elton John, Incubus, Tom Petty, Ray Parker Jr., Sum 41, Carl Douglas, T-Rex, freaking Boys Like Girls, Queen, Bon Jovi, stuff like that, Iggy Pop. And I don't really know half of these guys today, but there were some songs that I liked more than others. Of course, now my music, the music that I like now is actually hard rocks, some metal. I like Christian. I am Christian, so I like the Fish, 95.5, 95.5, stuff like that. Toby Mac, Skillet, for King and Country. People like that, and of course also like Avenged Sevenfold, Shinedown, All Good Things, Pop Evil, that Bastille, Disturbed, that kind of thing. Tell me in the comments if you like any of those guys. But, there are some songs here that I liked. I played a lot of Check Yes Juliet. I played a lot of Ghostbusters. I played Kung Fu Fighting, Life is a Highway. I'm trying to look at the thing here and remember what I did. There was also Tick Tick Boom, Word Up, and You Give Love a Bad Name. And We're the Champions. Those are the ones I played primarily a lot more than the other ones, because I just happen to like those ones better than some of them. But, I mean, what do you want me to tell you? It's a Rock Band game, but it's Lego, and I think that automatically makes this game more fun because Lego makes everything fun. It makes everything more fun. You know, the Lego movie, the Lego video games, Lego sets, you know, no matter your age, Lego's effing fun. So I think that applying that, you know, aesthetic to the Rock Band formula actually didn't really do too much different, except that now it's Lego, but that's what made it different. You know what I mean? It's hard to explain. But I really enjoyed the game from what I imagined. TT Fusion, they did a really good job. Mike Taylor, designer, he also was designer, I believe, on Lego Jurassic World, which I'll cover down the line. But it was a pretty good game, you know, nothing too crazy. Nothing drastically different than what we've already seen. But I think it was fun. It had, you know, not the best graphics, not going to lie. And I think TT Games, TT Fusion, they knew that going in. No one, you know, everyone was playing Lego Indiana Jones 2 or Lego Batman or Lego Star, you know, so their primary goal was towards that, not necessarily, and it doesn't mean they didn't try with Lego Rock Band, they just didn't give it as much time or effort as, say, Lego Indiana Jones 2, which I'll talk about in a little while here. But I do think that from what we got with Lego Rock Band, I do think it was a good game. And if I was to buy the game again, I do have my Wii still. If I was to, you know, I mean, the Lego Rock Band game at like the exchange or something is like freaking, you know, $4. But buying the actual guitar, or, you know, stuff like that, it probably wouldn't be too pricey because it came out, you know, more than 10 years ago. But it, you know, I don't know. I'll have to look into it, man, because I miss playing it. But I don't know why. I think the guitar broke. I think like one of the keys, you know, like the red, yellow, blue keys, I think that broke. I just said F it and I threw it away. But, you know, because I think like Lego Indiana Jones 2, Lego Batman 2, you know, those were coming out. Maybe I'll get it. You know, me and my buddies or a future girlfriend and I can jam out to some plastic guys dancing. I think it'd be pretty cool. So anyway, I'm going to end the video around here. Again, I apologize it's not too long. Again, I don't own the game, so you're seeing random stuff in the back, you know, related to the game, of course, but, well, you're looking at it, you know. But again, the next one will be Lego Indiana Jones 2, the Adventure Continues. Lego Indiana Jones 2 really did get kind of a lot of poop, a lot of brick, if you will. You know, that's going to be another video. But again, tell me in the comments, what songs from Lego Rock Band do you remember? Did you ever buy the game, or you still own it? Do you still play it? Or did you just not even give this one a chance? Again, I thought it was fun. And if I were to rate it from a 0 to a 10, from what I remember, I'd probably give it like an 8.5 or a 7.5, something along those lines. Definitely not a bad game, but it's not, you know, Lego Rock Band is not the caliber that I associate with Lego games, you know. Lego Jurassic World, hopefully the Skywalker Saga whenever we freaking get news, you know, Lego Complete Saga, Lego Marvel, Lego DC Supervillains, you know, all those games are like top tier AAA Lego game. This one is not. It's kind of cookie cutter and it's kind of basic, and there's not a whole lot of effort thrown in. But I do think that from what we got, comparing, you know, Lego Rock Band to the other Rock Band games that I've played over a friend's house or what have you, I think that this one is the best because it's Lego and it's just more fun to play. So again, tell me in the comments which songs you like, which game you have, or which, you know, if you have the game and if you ever played it. Thank you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.